Earth signs, welcome to Love MOLINAR Tarot. This week we are doing the elements. I've already put out fire and I also put out water. Yes, and for some of you, Earth signs, you could be putting out a fire, right? How are you putting out a fire? It's an outpouring of emotions. Perhaps it's time for you to change in the way you're communicating. What did I say, Earth signs? I said you should be able to change in how you communicate. The card that fell out, emotions, right? Janae Ayoko, emotions. So there's something here, Earth signs, and that's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, so there's something here in regards to your emotions, right? Putting out a fire. So you may have a talk with a fire sign, and in order, you have to spill some sort of emotions in either to talk this fire sign down. They may be heavily emotional, or there's just something with this fire sign. It could be the way they speak to you, and we're going to find out. But either way, Earth signs, your emotions are on the table, okay? And they may change quite quickly the way you emote. I love it, the way you emote. Okay, the way you express emotions, Earth signs, is going to change quite rapidly, or it has to change. Okay, all right. So I wanted to start, you guys. Let's start with the door. I did that in the last video. So we're going to shuffle and see per sign what door is opening for you at the time you see this reading. Okay. And if you've seen these doors before, then this is a signs and synchronicity that's telling you to keep going. And I see that there's one. Okay, so distant dream. Okay, that was left over from before. Okay, look at your other elements. Okay, I am open for personal readings. You guys smash this like button if any of this resonates. Okay, so Earth signs, look at the door. And I'm going to say Capricorn, this is going to be for you, Capricorn energy. It's the sacred lotus. It talks about compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel. So here, Capricorns, there's something here, a door is going to open either in your heart, or this has to do with the spilling of emotions. Earth signs, it opens the door to not only your heart, but the heart of another person. It's by showing your compassion. Okay, I think that's such a beautiful card. So you may be Earth signs, Taurus, and I want to say Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, right? What opens the door with an Earth sign is compassion, opening the door to compassion. There's so many different levels of forgiveness, and I feel like this is coming up for you, Capricorn, okay? Virgos, you're going to be next and see what doors opening up for you. Okay, so this is my Virgos with any type of placement. All right, so Virgos, oh, I see two. Okay, so Virgos, let's take a look at your doors before I read them. Take a look at these doors. Okay, it says freedom flows. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. Dream grand things for divine sacred reason. And then this one says palmistry, fortune and tarot, collective destiny. The palm lines from birth tell your sacred palmistry. Listen to the notes of your intuition, Virgo. Okay, so Virgos, I feel like it's so important for you to understand that dreams are made to be actualized with work, right? There's something here where it's saying Virgos allow and surrender to understand that destiny and very specifically tarot. I feel for some Virgos, you may not believe in tarot, you may not believe in palmistry, that they can tell a story of your destiny. They can unlock and bring information. And I feel that when you are open to that, right, is where freedom flows, right? Is where it unlocks doors to the universe, right? By you blocking and I feel like feeling that you don't believe, you keep ignoring your signs and intuition, right? You are blocking and standing in your own way because you're not just being open. And it doesn't mean you have to believe everything, but it's being, I feel like Virgos, it's about being open. Just because you don't believe in it, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist for someone else, and it's not out of the realm of possibility, right? And I feel like the more you stay stuck in that, Virgos, basically you are breaking your own heart. Okay.
Okay, so Taurus, the door
that's here for you. Take a look at this. Okay, it says heart healing, Taurus. Okay, so Taurus, it says mourning now has had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness, a new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. Ooh, I love that. So Taurus, you're going to see, and I feel just a lightness, being lighter, feeling lighter, right? The light at the end of a dark tunnel, right? I feel that your energy is pretty light. I don't feel that you guys are lamenting over anything from the past, but I feel like this is just the last push. Again, we are in Leo season and also Jupiter retrograde. So a lot of things from the past may be coming up towards, and it may trigger you, right? It may trigger you of a time from the past, a person from the past, and you may start to feel a little bit of sentimentality and also a little bit of nostalgia, right? But just understand that it's okay to reminisce, and with that, you just let it go, because where you're walking, where you're going is so much better. Okay, so let's get started with your reading. Capricorns, Virgo, and Taurus, this is your reading. We got Rhapsody, so we have truth coming out at the center of your reading. Very interesting. Okay, what's going on? Thinking about your truth, thinking about what's true. Okay, thinking about what's true. I feel like with you see the change, you guys, things are shifting quite quickly, right? I feel like your truth surrounding a lot earth signs are going to be shifting quite quickly, right? Yeah, there's just certain truths that you have that it's going to be shifting. Okay. Let's see what's going on with the truths for the air. For the earth signs. Truth, Taurus. Okay. All right. So in regards to your truth, you have a transition in the card in the reverse, right? You've got defiance in the upright, and you have sexuality in the reverse. Okay. I feel like whatever truth you're coming into, earth signs, right, it is in transition, right? You see this person, it's like you may not be listening to your intuition, right? You saw that intuition card come up, like listening to our intuition. You see her head is turned. Both heads are turned. You wear red lipstick, earth signs, right? It's time to listen to your own intuition. Or it could be that whoever you're listening to, you're not listening to someone anymore. Yeah. Or you're not speaking the truth to someone, and your relationship is not changing because you're not speaking the truth, right? Or your relationship, I feel like it could be, because the transition card is in the reverse. Transition means it's transitioning, it's moving. And I feel like this truth, it's not moving, right? This is you may not be speaking to this person anymore or something like that, or they're not, could be holding on to the truth, something like that, right? And you see here, Yo-Yo, there's the defiance card coming out. So I don't know if perhaps Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, you're holding on to a truth. You don't want to hear what someone else has to say. And you see green eyes, green with envy. There's something here with a person watching you. You're watching a person, and their eyes are very intense. And then you see the sexuality card in the reverse. So I don't know, earth signs, if maybe this is same sex. There's someone here that likes you, right? They're not coming forward, right? That likes you, but they know that you, right, and them don't share the same sexual preference. Okay? Tell us more. Give us more. No, this is like, it's such a, sometimes the messages are very cryptic. You want to give us more information? Okay, so in regards to truth and sexuality, you have personality in the reverse. Okay, so earth signs, in regards, you're not showing your true sexuality. You're not showing your true personality. It's like you're not being truthful to yourself here, earth signs, right? for whatever reason, you're not being truthful. You're not being truthful to yourself. Why are earth signs not being truthful to themselves? Yeah, about your emotions. We go right back to your emotions. There's something here, earth signs, that you're not expressing sexually, right? It's like you're not being yourself sexually, earth signs. And I feel like that's the truth, that this is transitioning. There's someone here that I don't know you were listening to, you're not listening to. And this could also just, I feel like, represent yourself. Right? Who are you listening to? And it's true. Who are we listening to in regards to our sexuality, and who are we supposed to be? And I feel like, just earth signs, it could just be you breaking up with who you thought you were. What do you need? And then, so look what we have. Okay, you guys smash that like button. Come on. If any of this resonates, help my reading. So in regards to your truth, look at that. You have skill, right? 10%, right? You have mystery here, and you have innovative. I feel here that earth signs, for some of you, you are in the public eye. You're famous. You are famous. And I feel like you are gay. For some of the earth signs, you are gay, right? And you're not expressing you're not in expression of your personality. You're still going through and thinking about your emotions, right? You're 10%. I feel like this is for a manager. It could be a manager. And you don't want people to know that, you love women. Because you got all women, you don't want people to know that. You don't want it to affect your money, right? You want it to remain a mystery. This is 1111, that you and maybe another person are kicking it, right? And this is a famous person. You got innovator. So whoever, this just took a turn. Earth signs, whoever this is, you don't want your personality to be, and your sexuality to be put on blast. Like, you are holding back. And this is specific for certain people who are absolutely famous, they have a manager. The person that they're kicking it with is famous, or you are famous. Other than that, you just don't like people in your business on social media, but you're holding back your personality. You're holding back your sexuality. You're not being truthful to yourself, right? Because there's something here with your emotions, earth signs, right? And not being able to express your truth. Very interesting, earth signs. And that's Capricorn. Virgo. And look at this changing, right? The cards like to flip. You see, now it changes. You could be just listening to your own intuition and listening to yourself, right? And not someone else. Look at that, right? Yeah. You're strong. You have to be strong. The strength card flew out. You have to be strong, right? It takes strength to speak our truth and be who we are, earth signs. Like, that totally takes a lot of strength, right, to do that. All right. And so we're going to wrap up your reading. Let's see. You guys, please smash that like button if any of this resonates. I thank you. Look at that judgment. Yeah, we're going to wrap that up. Earth signs, you feel like you're under judgment eyes. As people watching you, that you're going to be judged because of your sexuality, of your personality, how you express that. I really feel like you feel like you're going to be judged. And earth signs, it's saying, you stand in your strength. Really start to listen to yourself, listen to your own intuition. Don't be upset when you see other people, which is trending now, when you see other people being themselves and you know that they're truly like that, right? Let's be inspired by that and not be like, oh, and especially as women, whether we're in agreement to that, I feel like the more you get into yourself, earth signs, it's just the more open you're going to be, right? And stop thinking that everything is going to affect your money and the bottom line, because clearly here you're affected. You think that this is going to affect your business. If you were truly, going to be who you are, you really feel like it's going to affect your business, and you just are not going to do that. That's why you have the mystery card here, earth signs. So you guys, if any of this resonates, I want you to please smash this like button. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Any other cards? Okay, I see that For the Strength card, yeah, you got the, what is this? You got the Eight of Swords, and then you got the Page of Wands. I feel like, yeah, you're not, unfortunately, you feel, earth signs, whoever this is for, you're not going to embark in a relationship with anybody of the same sex. You know, you've been in your head with it for such a long time that it's left you paralyzed. You really have to have strength. This is about having strength. Yeah, strength to be who you are. I feel like in the upcoming weeks, you may start to show more of your personality. That way may turn around where you just really start to show more of your personality. But again, it's going to take strength for you to really speak your truth and be truthful in just who you are. And if you're not same sex, it doesn't matter. Again, your sexuality, you're straight, you're not being true to who you are sexually, and perhaps you have to explore your sexuality more. And even in the exploration of sexuality, it doesn't mean it means you exploring different gender sex. It means exploring sex within yourself, re-exploring what type of sexual needs and desires do you have, and not putting a label on them and opening up. I really feel that strongly for you, earth signs. Okay, so you guys, that's going to be your reading. Take care. To learn more about the 6 Pillars to Success, my 7-week intensive course that I'm offering, along with the various types of tarot readings that I offer, you can find all that information at lovemolinar.com. All that information is listed in the description box below. In addition, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell as I upload weekly readings on Wednesday for the new collective. Thank you.